Alright, I'm trying to get it working. I just keep having problems with it, so let's see if this time it works. Cool, it connected to all of them this time. Alright, awesome. So I think it should be good. If you guys can see it and hear me fine and everything, just let me know. I'm getting like a warning on my app here, so I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Okay. Hi. You guys all good? As long as my video on YouTube is working, that's all I care about. If all the other sites aren't working right now, it's not that big of a deal. Alright, let's go downstairs now. Let's see if we can make this work. Okay, let's go. Okay, I finally got it working. Hi. How are you?
Good.
What's up?
This is nerve-wracking. It
Is
shouldn't
it?
be. It's fun. This is cool. Just keep telling yourself that.
You coming out, buddy?
Oh, are you videoing?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Come here. You're gonna have to come out this way. Come here.
Has Luna been like knocking on the door or anything?
No,
Have you
I
heard her?
checked her.
She's been fine?
Burying the bone. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Come on, buddy. You're gonna have to come out of there. I don't wanna like. There you go. Come here.
I think I hear her now.
Yeah. She heard ya.
Can't let her up though because she's gonna want to go after the fox. Hey, Ricky.
He's so well.
You wanna go see your friends? He's gonna freak out.
Yeah, let's go up there real quick, and then I gotta let Luna in once we put him down.
Okay.
Cause she's knocking, I hear her.
Okay. You're okay, buddy. What are you smelling?
Hopefully they're all good together. We'll see.
Oh, this is new?
Yeah, he hasn't been here yet.
That's so cool.
Oh. Hey, your friends are here. Hi. Okay.
I'll get out of the way.
Okay.
Goodness. His little tail.
He's so happy.
Hi, Ricky.
He's like, I smell scout. I smell
Ricky's the one wagging his tail there a lot.
He's so happy.
He's
Oh my
a
goodness.
ham.
He probably misses Tink.
Yeah.
Look, she's happy to see him too.
It's like I had to hang out with Feisty.
She's like, my friend's back.
Aw. He's like, I'm just gonna hide here where it's safe. There's nobody run me over.
Scout, what's going on?
This is so much.
Where are all these foxes?
My gosh. It's so exciting.
And Scout's just like, what?
Oh,
Oh, but those two.
that's adorable.
They missed each other.
They're in love.
She looks like she is smiling. Is her little face?
Mm-hmm.
Aw. He's like, I have another friend.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Is he being mean with Scout? No fighting.
It's a
You
lot
tell
for
him.
him.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh.
He getting mad.
Tink's like, but I'm your friend still.
Scout, be nice. He's visiting.
These young whippersnappers.
Right.
It's like, get out of my
All
street.
over my front lawn. Jesus, Ricky. He's like, I'm just gonna lay here and get away from all this madness.
Such
Here,
an
can
old
you
man.
hold this for a minute? Because
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go get Luna and make sure she's okay.
Yeah. Why are you so crabby?
Go ahead. Go join the fun.
Come on, Falcor. Falcor's like, oh boy.
My goodness. They have to get all the drama out of the way.
Right.
Oh, it's okay.
So much screaming. Hey. All right.
Buddy.
It's okay. Hi, buddy. So much screaming.
Sounds like a kid.
Okay, it's all right.
Shake it off, man. Shake it off.
Right.
He gave a good shake.
When he was at my house in the Fox room, he would just sit on the little ottoman that I have there and just yell at them anytime they came up to him. So Ricky over here would grab a toy, run up there and like shake it at him, and then he'd yell at him and they'd run away. Hey. So much yelling. Falcor's out. He's like, no.
This is too much. It's not what I signed up for.
Right.
They okay now?
Yeah, he screamed a whole lot, but now they seem to be okay.
Why is he being mean?
No.
He thinks she's cheating on him.
Right.
With an old man.
Why do you smell like Scout?
Yeah.
You're okay, buddy. Hi. He does get a little more territorial when like Lucy's been in heat or anything like that. So
It looked like he peed just then.
probably marking.
Yeah, he'll
Yeah,
mark.
that's what I thought.
But we put them together before, all three of them, and they did the same thing. Like they bickered a little bit, and then after like a little while, they were fine, and they were all laying together and playing together. So they just haven't been around each other for months.
Oh, yeah.
And Tink's been here with him, you know. So like they were happy to see each other. Now they're arguing.
Yeah. It's interesting to see how the social interaction they have.
Yeah. See, he's going after her now, being picky, but he's probably just like trying to show his stance. Like this is who I am, and I'm the boss for now.
He's the young male.
Yeah, and Lucy's been in heat too. That
Oh,
he's
yeah.
been with her, so
That's a whole nother facet then.
you think she's in heat too? Yeah.
I kind of wondered because like she's never loud, but since she's been here, she's been yelling a lot.
Yeah. She's definitely been more vocal.
Yeah. But that's how Lucy gets too. When she's in heat at first, she'll like run from him and not want to have anything to do with him until she's ready.
Yeah. She's got to go put on her makeup.
Who's making that sound?
That's her. Yeah, she's grumbling at him because she wants him to get away. He wants to be all up in her business.
Too close.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he just wants to rest. If it becomes too much for him, I'll move him out, you know, so he can have his own space. But
Or we can.
they usually just calm down after a
Oh
few.
yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's exciting right now, and
Yeah. Overload.
yeah. Do they do like mouth licking behaviors? Like, well,
Yeah, some of that. I mean, they'll nuzzle up with each other
Yeah.
and stuff, like mouth to mouth. I don't know if I've ever seen them actually like lick inside each other's mouth or anything like that to show.
yeah. That was a little close for her.
Yeah.
I can tell them apart now.
Yeah, the
He's
faces and
thicker and stuff too.
Yeah, yeah, and Lucy's she's a little taller, and she's skinny than both of them. So
Yeah, she's more like Scout's build.
yeah, tall and lanky.
Yeah, her face is definitely different. More feminine.
Yeah, and Lucy's is like that too. So it's kind of funny how how that works out.
I wonder if a neutered male would have the same face. You know, like because of hormones.
That's a good question. Eventually, I do want to keep one of the kits, a male, and get it fixed. So I'll have to see if that affects it at all.
There's so much to be learned about them.
Yeah.
He's trying to get up on top of her.
Yeah, he's like, hey, how about it?
And he's never done that. They were together for how long before?
Yeah, long
Never
time.
done that.
Yeah. A lot of stuff is like that where you have to kind of keep them separate and then introduce.
Yeah. At the first time that Lucy made it, she had barely met Ricky, and she hated him before, so I just didn't want to put them together.
Yeah.
So they'd been separated, and they were together for 12 years. And I walked out, and they were in like a little tie. Because I couldn't even watch because Lucy didn't love him. Like,
Yeah.
she wanted his attention, but didn't at the same time. So.
Like biologically, she knew.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. But she's such a diva.
Aww.
She is a little princess.
Somebody tinkled up there.
My rock now.
Yeah. Scout's like, this is inappropriate.
Leave room for Jesus.
Yeah.
That was what they used to tell us at the Christian school when we were dancing.
Oh, yeah.
Leave room for Jesus. There was my teacher that would run around with a Bible and make sure that they could fit a Bible in.
Oh, gosh.
It's like, I'm just trying to sit here.
Oh. You tell him.
He ate already this morning, so that's why he's ready to just sleep for the day.
Such an
And he's
old
over
man.
it. Because usually if I don't feed him in the morning, because I usually feed him at night, he'll be up all day. But this morning he was like scratching at the door a lot, so I figured I'd feed him to calm him down.
Yeah.
But they ate like late last night too. He's been a fatty lately.
Do they eat more in the winter?
Not necessarily. I mean, I've never seen any difference with him. He's always been really picky up until recent. He never really ate much. Like, I would leave a bunch of food for him and he would only have a little.
Body slam?
Right.
Someone said feed them live mice, but mice aren't always good for them, so try not to feed them that, because if we have the bugs, it's good enough.
In the wild, it'd probably be difficult to catch a mouse.
Yeah, they go over like the, I've seen videos, the jarobas, those little
Yeah.
mice-looking thing. They go after those too, and scorpions. They like bite the tail off and then eat it. He's digging.
This is my safe space.
In that corner.
Look at him though.
Do they mark like a cat with like the cheeks or anything?
What do you mean?
Like their
No.
cheek glands or their back?
They do. They have the gland on the back. You know.
Ricky
Most
has
of
marked
it.
with his face.
Has he?
Yeah, I actually
Scout
just got
never
a little
did.
video of it last night.
It made me wonder because it looked like he rubbed on the branches and then he even like rubbed his back. It made me think of how cats do
Yeah,
because they've got those subtle scent glands.
yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, they have those on the black spot on their tail
Oh,
underneath it. Spooky, that Arctic fox in the photo, like he had it really big. Like you could see it when you moved the fur out of the way. I just cleaned all of that, Ricky. Now you're making a mess.
It's like, well, it's too clean for me.
See?
oh, you just lifted.
That's what he does, like, when it starts to be that season.
Mm-hmm.
He will mark every corner of the couch he can get to. He will mark every leg of the coffee table, like, whatever he can mark. So basically after I put them back in the fox room, I'll have to go around for like fox level and just clean everything.
Is it sticky or anything? Like sugar glider pee is kind of sticky.
It's a little thicker, I think, than like their normal pee.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's much different really.
He finds Scout's hiding spot.
They can probably tell so much by scent, you know, where she spends time and stuff. It's like, this is where she hides. Right. It's so crazy. He's like quivering.
I brought some more of the food.
Okay.
I'm gonna move that because it's out downstairs. So
Oh yeah.
we'll try to get
Don't
to
let
it.
her get any of that stuff.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move that real fast.
Yeah, check on the cage too that you brought him in with to make sure she didn't get in there.
Uh-oh, he's coming down. Hi, buddy. He's getting bold. He just wanted an excuse to complain. Thinks that too easy.
Yeah, Chris, you're asking how come Scout's coat is like that. He actually lost a lot of fur when I moved out here. It was like he had... I'll wait. Yeah, he went through like a lot of stress from the move and everything, and he did lose a lot of his fur. And since he's so old, it's harder for him to grow it all back. So once the winter started hitting, he got his winter coat, and it's kind of like half winter coat, half summer coat, and it's kind of all messy right now. But you know, he's like 10 years old, and they don't normally live that long. They can live up to 13, but most of the time it's usually around like 4 to 6 that they start having issues. So, you know, his coat's not going to look perfect, just like any other person who's that old, you know. But these guys are like 2 years old. You know, they're super young.
They're in their prime.
Yep. And if you look at Scout's pictures at that age, he looked just like them. Are you gonna mark some more? I see where
His equivalent be in human years, do you think?
Scout probably like 80, something like that. I mean, as far as, you know, lifespan goes.
I think he looks pretty good for an old fart.
Yeah, and I checked his teeth and everything, and they're all still pretty good, except for like 3 of his actual canines are the tip of it's chipped off, you know, but one of them's still sharp.
Yeah.
And he doesn't really eat anything where he has to tear apart meat, so it's fine for him. And his back teeth are all still good, so he can still eat like no problem.
Oh, yeah.
And usually by this age, you know, they start losing teeth and
Right.
like all this other stuff.
You even see that in cats and dogs, the
Yeah.
canines wearing down or chipping.
Like 10 to 13, yeah.
Even if they have an easy life, it's just part of life for an older animal. they're all posing.
Yeah, we were just discussing a couple of options today of things that we can feed them that's like not animals, not live animals that'll clean their teeth. Because like the bones, will help clean it. So we were thinking maybe getting more marrow bones for them and letting them chew on those.
Yeah. Like rabbit.
Because they eat, the live bugs and stuff, but I don't think that cleans their teeth as much as like bones will. Yeah, rabbit too.
Yeah, the cartilage
Rabbit
would
meat.
probably be beneficial too for joints and things because that's kind of it helps with giving that back.
So crabby.
She's finally laying down.
Yeah.
You might be able to find some venison too that like undesirable cuts, even a leg.
Yeah, that's true.
They might be able to gnaw on the tendons and stuff
Yeah.
because nobody really eats those.
Yeah. And I have a few friends that hunt. So.
Yeah, it's just byproduct that is still useful. That'd be cool.
See the scratching?
Mm-hmm.
He was doing that yesterday too, my cat, because it's like the confrontation.
Oh,
He's like, this is my area,
Yeah.
just so you know.
He's taken over the rock.
yeah.
Right.
It's like the Lion King.
Right. That's funny.
Everything the light touches is yours.
What about that shadowy place in there?
That's Scouts, right? that's where the cockroaches live.
You must never go there.
Such a classic.
It is. I love that you can quote it too.
It's a very quotable movie.
It is.
Is he still grumbling? I can hear him up there.
Yeah.
He's like, now you can smell my butt. Strong men dig.
Maybe I could build you a tunnel.
He probably is like slightly threatened by Scout, even though he doesn't need to be, just because he's a male.
Yeah, at this point, like, who's the boss or
Mhm.
whatever. And
For breeding, it might even be a good thing because it might make him feel more like in charge and tough because
Yeah.
he's, defeated the
Yeah,
old
there he
male.
goes with his face.
Mm. Yep, just like a.
like a kid,
And he's
doing
chewing.
it now. But yeah, he was doing that last night too. My grandma made a a Santa Claus just out of wood and stuff. She made it a long time ago, but he walked over to it and I'm like, she's gonna pee on it.
Oh no!
But he just rubbed his face on it,
Aw.
so that was fun. It's like, if you pee on that, I swear. Just
Poor
gonna have to
Santa.
put it away. It's all made of wood, so I mean, and it's
Yeah.
painted, so I could wipe it off, but still, it's like, oh, come on.
Yeah, look at him being all territorial.
Yeah. Scratching.
What is she doing that she's just pacing around out there?
Luna, sounds like
Can
she
you
got
check?
something, doesn't it?
Uh-oh.
What are you doing out here, huh?
I didn't realize the other day till after I watched the video that she had tore that up out there.
Oh yeah, the paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess she did again because I hear her out there. She goes sometimes. Well, she's just upset because we're in here and not paying any attention to her. So, she knows that there's another animal here too. So she wants to come in and see.
Oh.
He is marking up that rock.
Will Scout mark it then again?
He doesn't really mark much, but they grew up around each other. Scout didn't grow up around other Fennec, so he never felt the need to be super territorial.
Yeah.
He did mark in his room, but not like Ricky, nowhere near as much. And I think that's a big difference too about raising multiples together versus just one. Is that you get more wild animals when you've got multiples, and that's with any exotic pet, really.
Yeah. They're allowed to have their full potential of their interactions.
Yeah, and communication skills and everything are different
Oh yeah.
between them.
Even with dogs, if you have a dog, like around here, a lot of people aren't really socializing their dogs that much with other dogs
Yeah.
or strangers. And you go somewhere like we were in San Francisco or down in Florida, and the people just
He doesn't want him anywhere near him. He just wants to sleep.
they have dog beaches and stuff there, and dog restaurants and dog bars where you could take
Right.
your dog, and we just don't really have that here. So the dogs aren't used to it. They're not displaying those, the little idiosyncrasies that they need to have to interact in a good way. Then sometimes like our dog is overboard with other dogs because they're just so excited to see another dog and they don't
And they get
recognize all
upset.
those cues. Yeah. If they can exercise those cues and interact like they're supposed to, they can interact a lot better.
With Luna, I brought her to the dog park every single day when she was a puppy. I mean, I was constantly socializing her with people and everything, but as soon as the instincts kicked in and she reached maturity, she didn't want anything to do with other dogs. Like, she started attacking them and everything. She's fine with big male dogs, but females and small dogs, she wants to like pin down and be dominant over.
Yeah.
And they don't understand what she's
Right.
doing, so they speak different languages and they end up fighting. Troy even got her in the nose like the first night.
So bad.
And she was like bleeding everywhere, but it was Luna's fault because she was being all aggressive towards like it was the first time. Watch out behind you.
Hi, buddy. It's okay, Scout.
It was the first time we were ever at her house, so he was being defensive over Luna being aggressive near her, you know.
He was like in front of me. Troy was on a leash, and then Luna was on the other side. So, but I still felt so bad.
Yeah, Luna's a butthead.
And you'd think, like, with the husky being a little bit more, like, closer to, you know, their wolf relatives than others, that he might have recognized her behavior as what it was and not being aggressive towards me. But there's such a big difference between wolf dogs and dogs.
Oh, yeah. You bet.
Since you're with the weather and whatnot.
No. Roads were decent.
Yeah. Some of the back roads on my way here were a little sketchy, but I got the Jeep, so I'm pretty confident driving that.
That's just something you learn.
Yes. Yeah. Especially in Ohio.
Yeah. You deal.
Yeah. In this area, like.
They've had snow everywhere now. I think they said in like almost all 50 states they've had snow this year.
So crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you were in
Colorado is
like
not
in June,
it's snowing right now, I don't think, because I have people who said that it's not. And then I have friends that were like in Pennsylvania who said it's snowing really bad there, and all like
weird.
there's like a bunch of states that are
Michigan.
supposed to get snow too that aren't, and then everywhere else is.
Yeah.
So
But Colorado last year got snow in like June, didn't it?
yeah, during the the summer, the beginning of summer,
Yeah.
we were getting a bunch of snow and everything.
Yeah, it was weird when you posted that picture. I'm like, it's like 80 degrees here. Why is there snow there?
I saw Alabama had a lot of snow.
Really?
And Texas and Florida.
Oh, North Florida?
Yeah,
Hey.
they had some of the people in the plant groups I'm on Facebook. They had quite a bit of snow. And they don't know how to handle it. Then they just leave their plants outside and they're like,
Yeah.
you know, I don't know why you would leave that out there and then not
What's up,
understand why
Chris?
it died.
He said he has
Yeah. Like,
a question for us.
Mm-hmm.
Just lay down, Scout, and they'll stop bugging you. They won't go anywhere near you, okay?
Ricky came over and touched me. He smelled me.
He can be pretty outgoing.
Yeah. Oh, he's like, yep, smell my gland.
It is. I've not seen that before.
He's definitely acting different than how I've ever seen him be.
Yeah. It's such like
Yes,
a
I do,
smooth
Chris.
swing.
Even doing that, like how he just did, might be like I'm a tough male thing, you know,
Right.
like showing her I'm
Yeah.
no pushover. See, I'm a strong male.
Yeah.
I didn't let you smell my gland too much.
Or like cats pet me exactly 3 times.
Yeah.
And that is it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, see, Carrie was saying in Indiana it's snowing like crazy right now.
Yeah.
So,
Oh wow.
Weather's crazy.
It's so cold too. That's the thing. Like sometimes when it's really snowy, it's not that cold, and then it's kind of cold, but it's just nasty.
it's when it's windy, yeah.
Yeah.
When it's windy, it's the worst.
Yeah. It just cuts through anything you wear.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Cheese said, you don't know snow unless you live in Western New York State. And I've lived up there in New York. I know all about the snow there. It sucks. It's cold because it's wet and it's windy and it's just freezing. Even if it's like 30 degrees, it feels like it's 0.
Well, you have the 2 lakes too, right?
Yeah.
Right there. That would probably contribute.
Yeah, that's what you just said. The lake effect is crazy off of Ontario.
Right. That makes sense. Oh, look at you guys.
Everyone gets a perch. Where's Oprah?
You get a perch. You get a perch. There's even an extra perch.
Ricky, if you stop being a butthead, everybody will just sleep and get along.
So sassy.
How do you have any pee left?
It's amazing. There's so little. Like, after
He's rubbing on the pee now, so he's putting the scent on himself.
yeah.
I'm a hormonal nice man. Don't you like all these scents I have?
Check out my pheromones.
Oh my gosh. I think the tank's empty, man.
You'd be surprised. I can never believe how much there is.
Yeah.
Like you are this big. Like,
I guess when dogs mark too, they kind of just dribble a little bit. They're not
Yeah.
really. Oh.
We hear you, Tink.
I feel like she's doing the eye thing
yeah.
that we were talking about, the cat eye.
Yeah. That's
Slow blink.
Yeah. Looks like it. Don't you dare start digging here.
Chris is asking why Ricky's being aggressive and marking. It's because, well, he's been with Lucy for the past, couple weeks, and she's been in heat. And I think he's just being, territorial and everything because it's that time of the year where they breed. And he hasn't seen Tink in a while because she's been here with Scout. So like we were joking about earlier, he's mad that she was with another dude. Ricky, what are you doing? He's gonna drink more water, fill back up.
Yeah.
What did she do out there? Did she dig up my trash again?
Yeah. Yeah. Your breakfast. She decided was shredded.
Yeah.
Breakfast wrapper.
Yeah, I got a bagel this morning and a coffee, and I figured she would get it. I should have just thrown it downstairs. But I was out there on the computer, and then I forgot about it.
That happens, but I cleaned it up. I just threw it all away.
Don't mark there. You can mark in the sand all you want.
He's a lot more outgoing than
Oh yeah.
Tink or whatever.
I was afraid to breathe.
Any little motion at all,
Yeah.
they just scatter.
Yeah. I feel honored.
Really, you should. I mean, they don't do that often.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, with new people. Ricky will come up to me and have me pet
Oh
him.
yeah.
With new people. You might be right. He might remember you. then.
Maybe. Yeah.
Look your scent or something.
At least he didn't pee on me.
Right?
Which they do.
Yeah, I was gonna say he probably doesn't like me that much. He's like, you're okay, but I don't want to claim you, so.
I've met some males who will pee across a room to get it on you just because they want to claim you. Like if they're locked up or anything like that.
Yeah.
I met one at the zoo too who did that. He was in a cage with a bunch of other ones next to him and stuff.
Yeah.
But when you walk by, he would get super excited and want to play. And if a girl would walk by next to the cage, he would try and pee on them to mark them and stuff because he wanted them to be like his play buddy and not anybody else's.
Chinchillas will do that too.
Yeah.
They'll shoot pee, yeah. And sugar gliders will a little bit. Like lots of animals will do that. They'll dribble on you. Male rats will, but like chinchillas will actually kind of.
Yeah, spray it.
There's outward motion. Yeah. Oh, her little tail.
She's the only one that really lays on her tail like that.
If I had a tail, I would lay on it.
Oh yeah, especially if it's that fluffy.
Yeah.
It's like a pillow that follows you everywhere.
He was making fun of me when I got home. He was watching the video from the other day, and I was like, "She's so beautiful," and it was just like, it was so honest and so stupid sounding at the same time. He's like, "She's so beautiful." She is.
She is very cute.
Majestic.
Yes. Meanwhile, Ricky's over here like, I heard that nobody's been able to dig through this tarp before.
I know, right?
I'm the man.
Just
for
because
this
I said
job.
that.
Right. It's funny that you've never seen Scout like mark with his face and things like that, and that he hasn't really marked.
That is really interesting.
Yeah, like he's never been around females. So
Mhm.
I mean, do they just get that way because of the female being a
Yeah. We see that with guinea pigs. Like if you have two males that are bonded, they don't really have a lot of the behaviors that a single male will. They're not
Yeah.
doing the dominant stuff.
Yeah.
So that's definitely a thing. That's pretty cool. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that little black dot on the back of their tail, that they have a scent gland back there. That's what that dot is. It's kind of underneath that.
Look at my scent
This
gland.
over here.
Right. Something's in private.
Right.
His scent gland is only for his lady. You don't really see it on Scout as much.
That's a good
Now
one.
that I look
He had it when he was
Yeah,
younger.
his prime.
He's hiding it right now, but
Oh.
he has it too. It's just not as noticeable like they are, but it's there.
Yeah. Just like an older person, they still have hormones, but they're not as intense as when they're in their breathing age.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, Ricky's is all greasy.
I bet. Yeah. We'll wipe that off.
It just looks like part of his markings.
Yeah.
I wonder if it goes into overdrive now, like right now, because
Yeah, because of his
The
hormonal
situation,
changes.
yeah.
Yeah. He's like guarding her.
He's being cautious because of the camera.
Yeah.
they don't like my laugh. I'm like all the time, and they jump. I feel bad.
Any noise that they're not used to, they
Yeah.
just. On my way here, I flew past a semi truck going the other way. I felt bad because I think you hear it. And the windows are up and everything,
Yeah.
but I'm sure you can still hear it.
Probably even feel it.
Yeah. That had to be scary for him. So. Lay him out quick.
Focus.
She even crosses her paws on her tail. That is so sweet. It is like he's guarding her.
Yeah, just to make sure she's alright.
Mm-hmm.
They already ripped that piece of wood off. I'm gonna have to fix it so they don't get hurt on that nail.
Uh-oh.
She's getting brave.
Is she okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
she was just scratching at the broom. She's trying to move the broom.
Uh-oh.
Hey, don't argue. Scout, go back and lay down. Here, I'll go back over here so you guys can chill. Oh, you're gonna fall.
He's like, stay where I can protect you.
Ricky, you
That was a
butthead.
weird walk.
Yeah, it's like a stone.
Yeah. Wow.
Them are fighting words, Ricky. You need to stop.
Do you maybe want to separate them for now?
No, it's fine. They're alright.
I meant to do that.
Oh yeah, we'll do that. If you want to start going and shoot the video, we'll go do that. I'll end this here.
Is not having this.
Okay. And everybody's going crazy. All right, guys. I'm gonna. I'll start it back up in a minute. I just got to go set up all the cameras and stuff. Here, let me flip this. yeah, I'm gonna go set up all the cameras and stuff because we're gonna shoot another video, and then I'll come back later and I'll live stream here with you guys. So just Scout,
Bye.
you're gonna say bye. All right, we're gonna take Ricky out of the room for now, and we're gonna bring him downstairs so that they can all relax, and then we'll come back later. I'll see you guys.